Hello, darlings. I've been meaning to write you for a while. You see, the most dreadful thing has been happening. I've been feeling more and more each day that I don't belong with any of you idiots. I don't understand how you accept death, hatred, suffering. You must really all hate each other very much. I can finally write to you because there is good news. I had a dream and it led me down a path. There, I found more people like me. This is that story. Reluctantly yours, Roxie. I woke from a haunting dream. Two people met, two men it seemed. Hearts wide open, their eyes ablaze, they tore through each other in a violent haze. Raping, destroying, a deathly play, consuming each other till I screamed, "Okay!" The horror gripped me, I couldn't ignore. I fell to my hands, I wouldn't take more. Tears dripped down, pooling in my palms, and through the water the truth and its many qualms. My flesh dissolved, I saw it clear. Life intertwined, so vast, so near. Now I'm awake, dreams hard to recall, but something still lingers, after all. Maybe it mattered, maybe even a lot. Maybe it's staying with me, or maybe not. God, that would be so inconvenient. First, I had to brush my teeth, drink my coffee, and read The Geochemical Origins of Life by Robert M. Hazen. I didn't get it. Darwin, can you hear me?
You're being very loud. Can you please stop screaming?
Sorry, I'm just filled with existential dread. I'm sure you get it.
I don't.
Right, I guess you kind of figured it out already. So tell me then, what's the point of it all? I must know.
We're all related to each other.
Okay, the implications of that are kind of gross, don't you think?
I should infer that probably all the organic beings which have ever lived on this earth have descended from some one primordial form into which life was first breathed. We call him Luca for last universal common ancestor.
Who breathed it? Doesn't breath imply a being that's breathing?
It was likely a single-celled organism.
Tiny, 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 tiny. How did you know?
Know what?
That it all came from Luca. That my body, your body, are somehow linked.
When you zoom in far enough, you find similarities. More specifically, we share the same genetic code. When you enter the microscopic universe, you start to recognize people, creatures. It all feels so familiar, like we've been there before, like we've dreamt it. Pulsing through our veins is not only blood, but also the memory of these past lives. We have seen this.
What's the point of life?
Competition and adaptation, that is what I know to be true. Luca started as one, but beneficial mutated adaptations branched Luca into something else, and then something else, and then us, creating the tree of life, survival of the fittest.
I closed my eyes. I needed a break, a moment to breathe for my own fucking sake. I wasn't the strongest around. Did that mean I'd end in the ground? The thought of it just doesn't seem fair. I feel there's more we deserve. I promise. I swear. It weighs on my heart. I can't let it lie. There must be a way where none have to die. I needed a second. I've never been the fittest at anything. This surely confirmed my imminent demise. Okay. We got this. I just need to figure out the point of life. How hard can it be? It's fine. This will be good. It'll be great. Hello? Hello? Hi, yeah, Lynn. It's me. I just got off the phone with Darwin, and it was kind of a drag, to be honest. I know that what he's saying has relevance, but...
He shows a topology that all life comes from a common ancestry, and I think all Darwinians would completely agree, do we not? Everybody agrees. It's a brilliant insight of Darwin that we can laud.
Yeah, I got that. The last universal common ancestor leading to the tree of life.
The concept that the tree is the right topology, I think is very wrong.
What?
It's very wrong, because a tree assumes that the lineages continue to branch and branch and branch from a common ancestor. There was movement of genetic material from one branch to another. That makes the topology a net, a web, and no longer a tree.
Whoa.
Yeah, okay.
So what you're saying is that evolution didn't happen because of competition and mutation. It happened from genes collaborating together, cells fusing, becoming one, jumping from branch to branch on the tree of life until they were stronger?
That's the basic point I want to make.
So really, our genes, our DNA, are not inherently selfish.
Because a gene doesn't have a self. A gene's not a self. How can something be selfish if it has no self?
If life doesn't have a self, what does it have? I slept once more. New truths, new fears. Selfish thoughts began to clear. We shape the world in human ties, but life reveals when we see through our eyes. Dimensions dance where we can't see. Quantum threads affect you and me. Life needn't make sense. It flows untamed, a beautiful web that can't be named. Suspend your heart, let your cells align. Feel the depths, some grand design. In life's complexity, let yourself dwell, immersed in the mystery, weaves so well. I am here because of cells intertwining, becoming one, leading whispers and traces of their past lives into my DNA. I wonder what my ancestors would say if they knew what I was now.
Good morning or afternoon or evening or whatever time it is.
Hey, Karen. I don't know if you want to catch up right now. I'm in this crazy art installation, and I need to figure out what the point of life is, or these people, I don't know what they're going to do to me, but they're going to do something.
It's a very, very important project, especially from the point of view of questions, not only of philosophical openings, but also questions of justice that are absolutely central to this.
That's kind of a weird way to say that, but okay. Thanks for the support, I guess. I don't know, Karen. I'm struggling. I'm inferring based on some conversations I've had today that something about the point of life is also about the way that life interacts with itself, with each other. I mean, cells are never alone. Have you ever heard of one cell? It doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, look at my hand. It's like if there's one reaching out and touching something, let's say another hand, aren't they connected? It feels that way.
When two hands touch, there is a sensuality of the flesh, an exchange of warmth, a feeling of pressure, of presence, a proximity of otherness that brings the other nearly as close as oneself, perhaps closer. And if the two hands belong to one person, might this not enliven an uncanny sense of the otherness of self, a literal holding oneself at a distance in the sensation of contact, the greeting of the stranger within?
I like that. What if it's like what Lynn was saying, and actually, in this case, the hands feel close because they're literally merging?
Every level of touch, then, is itself touched by all possible others. Particle self-interactions entail particle transitions from one kind to another in a radical undoing of kinds. Hence, self-touching is an encounter with the infinite alterity of the self.
When I'm touching my own hand, my brain talking to my own brain, I'm actually touching and talking to everyone in this room. My hand is on your shoulder. It's on your chest. It's interlacing your fingers. Can you feel it? Can you feel me entering you, just like how you're entering me?
What is being called into question here is the very nature of self, and in terms not just of being, but of time. There is an important sense that the self is dispersed or diffracted through time and being.
In the time that you've been standing here, we've traveled through time together, connecting us on a fundamental, anatomical, quantum, and dimensional level. I had a dream just last night. A figure appeared, a woman, downright. A scientist, perched on a weathered stone, studying plants, completely lost in the zone. Her eyes pressed close to a microscope lens, focused and sharp as the world blends. She tugged my collar, pulled me near. "Sit down," she said, her voice sincere. I told her I work with lenses too. She smiled and said, "Just look, see through." So I did, and there it appeared, still and alive. Can you see it, my dear? What we're made of, so small, so vast, reflected in me, the moments past. I think it's enough, this view passing through, looking through lenses. Do you see it too? Hey darlings, Roxie here. Dreams are famously ambiguous. Despite that, I need you to understand. Nobody acts or lives separately from others. If you think that you are an individual, that you act alone, that you are not hurting or helping anyone, you are lying to yourself and me. I hate liars. Reluctantly yours, Roxie.